Hello, it's that time of the year when I'm paying back my debt to the YouTube videos. So I'm trying to make a review of a coffee maker. This is the first coffee maker I have bought in my life. I was not much of a coffee drinker before. I have casually drank coffee at the bar, and I know what nice coffee tastes like. Espresso, I'm speaking about espresso. Particularly, I like to drink macchiato and latte, with milk. And the goal was to buy a coffee machine, espresso machine, that would make coffee as good as one in the bar. Not because I'm cheap, but because I want to make it sometimes at home when I want it. Well, the price is also the plus, because here in Croatia a coffee is about 2 euros, and this coffee could be made much cheaper. I can't do the math now, but it is probably much cheaper. So, why did I bought this coffee maker? It's Klarstein coffee maker. I bought this coffee maker because it was cheap. I wanted to buy coffee maker from Nespresso or Dolce Giusto Gusto, from Krups, and those are capsulated systems that you have got coffee in a capsule, so you don't have to think much. But those machines cost about 80 euros, and they don't have this piece that is kind of useful thing to heat your other beverages. Anything you want to heat, like milk or water for something, you can do it here. And also you can make a cup of tea. That water comes from here, so I have unboxed this today, and I really like the machine. I think this is a very good coffee maker. It is very cheap. I have had some, how can I say, disorder mentally for the last couple of days, that I have to make a decision about that. What would I buy if I was under no pressure to buy the machine, but I wanted to check what would I buy. If opportunity shows itself up, I can then buy something that I want. I usually buy quality stuff. I was looking for other stuff, to buy as much quality possible for as little money. So it was no object to pay even maybe 200 euros if that is a really, really quality machine, and if that is all very nice and very functional and quality, and not to break me down, and not to have a service and everything. So I have read all reviews, all the machines and everything, so I came up to the conclusion that since there are lots of pressure involved in this type of equipment, that sooner or later this might break up. It depends about lots of factors. How faulty equipment did you get at the start from the factory? Maybe there is some mistake. How many coffee are you making? Quality of product itself. So there are lots of people in those reviews who, for every machine you try to buy, will tell you it doesn't work for them. about average 60% of people would give 5 stars, but other people would give 1, 2, 3, 4 stars. So I came to this decision to buy as cheap as possible, to have as long warranty as it could. So if it broke up, I could buy a new one and not feel much of a loss. And this machine here I have found on a 50% discount, and it was brand new with 3 years of warranty. So it cost me a little bit under 50 euros, I think. It was about, I have got receipt here. Where is my receipt? I wanted to show it to you. Here it is. Okay, if I could zoom it in. My receipt. Yeah, where was we? Yeah, receipt. Okay, so it is 41.645 euros for this machine, and I have bought some coffee with it and milk and some peanut butter, but that's relevant. So I was kind of afraid what would I get. I have unboxed it, and I have slowly read the instructions. This is the box I unboxed, and this is the protection in the box, and I even have some instructions somewhere. Bum 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 bum. Instructions here. Okay. And the instructions are very detailed and on major languages: Spanish, French, English, German. So I was kind of afraid, what will I get? I was hoping to get the same type of coffee that I bought in the bar. And if I could manage that, then I'm very happy. So I read lots about the coffee, that it is a very important part for good espresso, to buy good coffee, and possibly to grind it fresh yourself with a special grinder that will not burn the coffee, and that will make very fine for espresso. So I read lots about it, and I was very surprised about the subculture that emerged from the coffee. It's kind of funny to me, but okay, to each his own. So I have discovered that this piece here, you put espresso there, and you kind of can take it out and clean it. And this piece, I have got only one left. Some people got one for double coffee. I got only one. But it's okay, it's fine for me. It have got plastic rubber, but plastic rubber. I have got the rubber. The thing is that this is kind of a little small thingy. This is called pressurized filter. Coffee goes here, and then in one hole it goes down there. But this is funny because they also enabling you to have with this pressurized, non-pressurized. Yeah, this is pressurized, and they have got all these screws and plastic is actually making it possible for you to have a non-pressurized coffee. You can take that plastic thing, you can dismount the rubber and take another plastic thing that is beneath this, and you will have all this filter also on the other side. So then you can use finer ground coffee. This is kind of a trick, pressurized. When it is all going through one small little box, little hole, this is a trick that if you don't have fine coffee, then you can use the other one, but the pressure is bigger, so you can have also good coffee. So I have decided first to try this thing on, to make coffee like it should be, not to tamper with it and to play with non-pressurized coffee and to go all the way into the rabbit hole with a fine grinder and your coffee and everything. So I have tried to make system as stupid as possible with good results. So the coffee I have that I bought with the machine is the generic coffee from the store that that sells those, like Lidl, Walmart. They have got their brands, so that's a brand of the store called Kaufland, and this is Kaufland coffee. The coffee is already ground, and this is some marking system that this coffee have, like how sour it is, how flavored it is, and the richness of beans. I don't know what that is. So I have had that coffee. I have got the milk. So the first thing you need to do, so the goal is to make the coffee as you should by the instructions of the manufacturer. And then maybe if I'm not satisfied with some very bitter or sour taste, then I will play with it more. And then get maybe a hand operated grinder for coffee and buy maybe grinder and the beans and grind it myself. So I'm not drinking much coffee, so I like the thing to do, like to make it a bit of a ritual. It's not bad, but I could do also something else. So I appreciate it if I don't have to do it. So a little bit about the machine. A machine got kind of a short cable, about 1 meter long. That's about little less, about what's in your measure, about 3 feet long. It have got water reservoir here. It is half full. No, it's a bit of a one third full. First thing, when you get the machine, you need to put water here. You put half of that container, you have to fill it with water. You can also take the container out. It's very simple, you just lift it up. And then you can take it and fill with water, and also you can do it like this. Lift this up and then you can fill it. And then close it again. It is very important, so by instructions you need to make a first cleaning of the machine, first preparation of the machine. So It is like with the car. You need to drive it carefully for a couple of miles. So I have to take the cat out. Come on. Choo, 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 choo. Okay, so the water will come here. I'm doing everything without hands, so this is kind of tricky. So this is the portafilter. I didn't know the name until a couple of days ago. So about that mental disorder, I said it's because I'm obsessed. When I'm obsessed about something, I cannot do anything else. So I was obsessed with the coffee machine. So pretty much I was just thinking about it. But now that chapter is over. So this is called portafilter, and then you have to, when you are using it, you have to turn it all the way so it is 90 degrees to the you see, this is not good. This need to be to look at you directly. One problem I have found with this, but it's okay. This is very light espresso machine. It is plastically built, so you need to help it. So you need to hold it with one hand, and with the other you need to push it. So hop, here it is. Okay, you need to be like this when you are making coffee. But this is not needed now, so I will put it back. Here water comes out. So there must be a period of cleaning cycle. So you need to push that button on. And then this gauge here, that measures the temperature. And it will slowly rise when you buy them from 0 to 40, 80, and then will stop here before that coffee, that cup mark, and that means that you can make espresso. So the light will come on here, and that is the indicator that you can make coffee, that there is temperature and pressure for you to make coffee. But first you need to make this water here that you filled up half of it. You need to make this water run out. You need to empty that container. You have to push on espresso, so it can espresso button, so this water can go down. I could use a cup, so that goes to cup, so it doesn't go down, but I will show you how to clean it, so we will use this opportunity to show you everything I could. So you need to push down the espresso button, and it is very important. I will try to get my flashlight to show you how uniform the stream that comes from that hole there is. How does it look like? Because some coffee machines have it very chaotic and like one big splash of water. This look really nice. This is how it should look like. I'll show it to you. Okay, I will stop now. You see, it's going down to the. It goes to the container, and I will stop it because this is kind of a good water. So you have seen how it is not noisy. The stream is very good. It comes into 4 or 5 pieces from here. And it makes its way evenly through the coffee to make a good espresso. So you need to do this cleaning process for about until as much as you until you empty this container full of water, and then it is ready. I have decided for a coffee maker to use good water, not one from the tap, not the tap water, but the one that I put here, and I bought and get. This is a good Croatian water. Come on, you're embarrassing me. This is the water that I bought, 7 liters of water, and this is very good water. It's not the cheapest one, but it's not much expensive, and it's very good. So I'm using only this for coffee. And I'm putting that here. So we got water, and now we need to empty this. This is kind of a hot. I cannot. I will burn myself. Okay, so I'll put this over here. It looks like this, and then just push it. And that's it. So I like to use this so I can put my cup here. You can do also that with your cup. No, not with this one. This is too wide. I need to get the other cup. This is the higher one. This is the higher one, but it will fit there nicely. If you have smaller cup, then you can use this stainless steel grill. So we got the cup there, but not now. We need to first make put some coffee here. So this machine came with this little tool. So you need to figure how much coffee I need to put there with this. I had a scale, it's over there, so it's like, trust me bro, I have measured 7 grams of espresso coffee, and it's nearly how full this scoop is. So it's a good measurement. And you need to take the coffee. And that's about this. Okay? You need to put it there uniformly. Okay? So you need to take this and make it like this. So it's flattened up as much as possible. When you have done that, then you take the tool again, but not the scooping part. There is one stamping part here. People said this is the lowest of the lowest. This is not acceptable, but it's fine for me. You will see why. It's okay, it does its purpose. There are much more fancier and more beautiful pieces of this, like with the wood and stainless steel and very nice looking. It's okay if you have money and passion for it. I'm not judging, but this is okay for me. So the porter thing is not to temper it much like this, but with the force. No, just one push, one gentle little push. That's it. Ending. Just to flat it all to be uniformly flat. So you take this and you put it here. And now the part is, it will be kind of harder to push it there. So I'll do it again with 2 hands. It's very important for you to push it all the way in and not to put too much coffee. So we take a cup over there. You need to check, is this temperature okay for the coffee? Everything that not exceeds that cup icon is okay. But it's very easy to make a mistake, because after the coffee you're probably doing some milk, and then the indicator will go all the way to the steam. And if you try to make another coffee, it will stay there and it will be too hot. So you need to let off some steam before you make another cup. That's very important. So let's push the button. I will show you with more light. Okay. Okay, we will be dynamic. That's it for me. Depends how strong do you like. I like it like this. It will drip for about a couple of seconds. So we have finished the coffee, so we need to make some milk. You take the milk. Then you take a pot for the milk. I need to find it. Oh, that's a problem. I don't have a pot for milk. I have got another one. The pot I used to have, and which is very recommended, is to be of a steel material, stainless steel, like this. So don't hold it for the plastic part. You need to hold it, because you can also buy one that have stainless steel handle. You need to hold it for the body or that handle, so you can detect when it's too hot. It is not good for milk to be too hot. So you take the milk pot, but I don't. That is the dirty one. I will take this one. This one was also good. It's also metal, and the thing is that you need to detect by your hand when it's too hot for you to hold. Then it's too much. Now this will probably not be, since I'm not a pro. This will not be perfect. It will be far from perfect. Maybe someone that is pro would call this a disgrace of homemaking. but it's all in the aesthetic, I would say. So You need to put milk. How much do you like? I think this is enough. And I need to find the cap, so here it is. So you need to prepare the steam. So there is this button for steam. You need to push it, and now the pressure will start to be building for this for the steam. Little by little. Steam is up. Oh boy, oh boy. This is the handle. How do you regulate how much steam do you want? Now it is 0. You push to the left. It's more. The steam, when it is available. Oh, it's dripping. I forgot about that. That's not good. Okay, I should put coffee before it starts to drip. And now the light has turned on. So the steam is available, and I need 2 hands. So I will do something like this. Okay. One hand you're using to hold the cup, and the other one is to put some steam. Yeah. You are turning the cup under degree, like 45 degree, so you could just heat milk a bit. First, you don't put it all the way in, you're just heating the milk. And since you're holding it for this cup, you know when it will be too hot, okay? It's just heating now. And when it's too much, you need to just shut it down a bit. You can do it again then. Get the phone down, do it again. That's about it. Okay, so there's kind of lots of foam. It's a disgrace of a foam. I have seen how beautiful they do it, like creamy milk and stuff. All nice, but the foam is good. I have learned if you are doing cappuccino, then to put it like from the side of the pitch, yeah. So here it is, kind of foamy, and the coffee, yeah. All made in one hand, and the important part is to wipe this down immediately. So that's it. You can turn the steam off so you don't build up pressure there and waste energy, and it is slowly turned down. And you can also turn off the machine. And there is another thing, that's a cleaning part. You're opening this again. I can see if I could do it with one hand. I can. That's the bad coffee. So you're just throwing this, and you have got lock button here. So you can hold it like this. So, oh, it drips all over the place. So you can just throw it in the trash. Sorry, I will just do it. Okay. And then wash it up. I'll wash it up more detailedly later. So, it's kind of a little bit messy here, but it's maybe because of the video I needed to do all that with one hand, and it's just water. It's not coffee. This is the coffee. You put sugar as much you like. 2 spoons is fine for me. Well, kind of, I'm not a big fan of cappuccino and foam. Well, it doesn't matter. It's okay, just to have milk. That's about it. So, the main thing here is, would this taste like good coffees that I used to buy? In a bar, like good coffee. I'm talking about Bar Cafe, Illy, Hausbrand. Yeah, those are good coffees. Would it taste as good? It's not steaming. Some people prefer coffee to be hot. I have noticed that this coffee is, if you prefer to have really hot coffee, this is not coffee as hot that you will burn yourself. Some people want that. I'm not like that. I like my coffee not to be too hot. If I want something hot, I'll drink tea. So this is like for pleasure, and I'm drinking it maybe, I don't know, a couple of times a week. Till now, maybe I will start drinking it daily, I don't know, but that's about it. So I'll try to taste it. And I'm really not bullshitting you. I'm honest to God, but this is excellent coffee. I'm really not bullshitting. It is so good that I don't want to invest time into the hustle to maybe make a non-pressured filter and make a finer grind and maybe see if that would be even better. Because this is so good. And this is excellent. Like good coffees I take in a bar. I'm really not bullshitting. It's got the rich taste. Maybe if you're doing this for a living and you know maybe the top coffees, how does it taste like, and it's your job, then maybe this would be how this guy in one YouTube video said, it's dull, boring, uninteresting. This is coffee with a coffee effect. If you've got the kick, if you got it's full, you got the coffee taste, sweet as much as I like, and this is excellent. And you've got the coffee effect after it, so I just don't get it. This is 40 euros machine with a cheap coffee. That coffee costs about $2.80. So this is great. This machine is 40 euros and it's 3-year warranty. If it breaks after 3 years, I'll buy another one. This is completely great. I don't know, maybe there is wear and tear factor, that maybe there would be like 3 or 4 people in this household that drinks coffee, and there is 12 coffees a day, and then this would break down, or it would show some weaknesses. Could be. There are some factors that you have to watch, not to pressure it constantly, because pressure is hard to contain. It always find a leak somewhere if you are not careful, some joint inside. You have to save it as much as possible, because sooner or later every machine will break down. So chasing perfection in this is kind of one-way street. It will eventually break down. And this is not video that my way is the best, that you should do it like this. Well, if you would do it like this, then this system would collapse, nobody would buy big machines, and if everybody was like me, there would be no maybe progress in this field. I don't know, but innovation. And what would people spend their money? So, I don't know. I like possibility to, when I would have lots of money, to buy something even better. So it's not a rant against some people that are buying something else or have some other philosophy. No, I like everyone. It's just that I'm so happy to find myself a nice and good way to solve my coffee problem. It's not even driven about some savings, because I don't. In the beginning, I don't eat much coffee, as Kramer said, but I could if I wanted. Yeah, so it is just I'm happy to build something of my own, to build a coffee of my own, a coffee that is good, and that I have got no shame to show anybody that come to my house and to offer him some nice coffee. And that's about it. My debt to the YouTube videos is fulfilled. I hope that someone would learn something from this, and that I helped someone. So guys, thank you very much for watching me, and enjoy your coffee. Ajde, živjeli.